In this video, we are going to learn on how you can create a custom ChatGPT without writing even a single line of code. We are going to create a GPT that will give you all the latest AI news, and then you can also share that GPT with your friends and connection. So let's get started. So right now I'm logged into ChatGPT, but you will nowhere on the screen find to create any option to create a custom ChatGPT. And the reason is that you need a paid subscription to get started. So for that, what you can do is at the bottom left, you'll find an option that says upgrade. If you click on it, at this moment, while I'm recording the video, I'm based out of here in India, you can have the Go subscription for absolutely free. And it says it is free for the first 12 months. And if you look at some of the perks that you get, the last one is that you can create custom GPTs. So I'm going to actually click on upgrade to Go. Now that we are subscribed to the ChatGPT paid version, you can see on the top left, we now have an option for GPTs. Click on it, and here you can explore different GPTs. You can sort it by writing, productivity, research, some of them are marketing, presentations. There are a lot that's made by the community. And if you're a programmer, you may also love some of these GPTs. Our goal with this video is to create GPT from very scratch. So on the top right, you're going to find a button that says create. Click on it. And this is the place where you're going to create your chat GPT, the custom one. So you have few options. On the left hand side, you'll see where you can actually configure your chat GPT. Whereas on the right hand side of your screen, you will see how your GPT will look like. So there are few options on creating the chat GPT. Either you can fill all these things and create the GPT, which is a good way to do it. Or what you could also do is you can click on the create option, which is a popular way to build it, where you just have to write prompt to create the GPT. In this case, we are going to create a GPT, as said, that will pick all the latest AI news from the internet and give us. So I'm going to write here at the bottom, make me a GPT that tells me latest news in AI. So as you can see, the GPT is saying that great. It has set up the core behavior of GPT that tracks and summarizes the latest AI news using current sources. And it is also suggesting a name of our GPT, that is AI News Brief. I'm going to say that sounds like a good name. And now it has also generated us a profile picture which looks something like this. And if you notice that on the right side of your screen, you now have your GPT name, and it also has a picture to it. And what GPT has done really nice, the chat GPT has done it for us, that it has also given us few example prompts that whenever you get started with this GPT, you can use it by just clicking on these buttons, like what are the today's biggest AI stories, summarize this week's AI breakthrough, and everything else. So what we can do is we can actually, to test it, we can click on this one, the first option that we have, that is what are today's biggest AI stories. So let's click on it and check whether it actually works or not. And there you go. Now it has given us an output that says today's biggest AI news on December 13. Of course, today is not December 13. Well, I think it is in fact. But you can see it has given us it has gone to the web and given us all the important links that is related to AI, like Wall Street ends lower, fears of AI bubble, and everything else, some local news. And then what it has also done very nicely, that it has given me line by line in bullet format the latest news, and along with that it has also given me the resources from where it has picked the news. Now one thing to note is that the model that it is working right now while I'm making the video, the latest one is 5.2. It was launched only a day back. But if you want to make any changes in your GPT, what you can do is you can come on the left side of your screen, and right now we are working in the create tab. But if you click on the configure tab, you can make more changes. For instance, you want to change the name of your chat GPT, you can say AI News Master, right? You can also do that. You see now your name changes. You can add a description of your GPT, and this is the instruction section. This is actually where you tell your GPT what you want to do with this custom GPT that you are building. Now, of course, you did not write this. Why we did not write this? Because we used the prompt way to build the chat gpt, our custom chat gpt, whereas if you want, you can always go ahead and write it. Now let us actually look at some of the things that it has written it for us. It says you are a news focused assistant dedicated to keeping users informed about the latest development in AI. You regularly check current sources and everything else. So this is like a set of instructions that you give to ChatGPT on what this custom GPT is going to do. If you want, you can also actually go ahead and write, for instance, always mm, uh, uh, take news from TechCrunch. Okay, I think what this will do is, this is one more instruction that we have added. So we're going to close it. And this is a few more things like conversation starters. How would you want these sample prompts to be written? If you want more, you can add it, or if you want to edit it or you want to delete it, you can also do that. The other thing is the knowledge. Now, of course, knowledge may not be of any use in this custom GPT that we are building, because this really does not make sense. But think of knowledge as if you have a Word file, PDF, or anything that you would want to give to this GPT, right? You can upload it, and then you can start asking questions or ask it to summarize it. It will use that source of document that you have uploaded. It will think of it, it will train on it, it will know everything about the document, and it will give results using that document too. I don't have anything for the news now because it does not make sense. But let's say if you're building maybe a study jam for maybe like a 10th standard, 12th, like 10th standard mathematics, something, and you have a PDF book, you can upload that. Do not upload the documents of your organization where you're working. For that, you can either use the Copilot Studio if you want to build the custom GPTs. All right. The next thing actually is the recommended model. Now, if you want, you can actually go ahead and select which model you want to work with. Here, I've just selected users will use any model they prefer, right? I don't have to explicitly say that you pick GPT 5.2. Depending upon what the user wants, they can pick it. And there are a few capabilities that you can add. The first is web search, which means does your chat GPT has the functionality to go ahead and surf on the internet. For us, it really makes sense to have it. That is why it is switched on. If you don't want it, you can switch it off. The one is canvases, right? If you want your chat GPT to create canvases, you can click on it. And the third is the image generation. That is, maybe if you want to create a GPT that also generates the images for the videos, the news that you're getting. And fourth one is code interpreter and data analytics. If you're building a GPT that is for the programming or data side, you can also do that. Finally, you have an option for create new action. If you click on it, this actually means that this allows you to go ahead and add the APIs of any third-party application that you want to use. If it has the APIs, you can call those APIs here, write the OpenAI schema, and then you can also take the leverage of that. Now that is definitely beyond the scope of this video, so I'm gonna skip this part. I'm gonna go back here, and let's try once again. That is summarize, or what we can do is, to save time, I'm going to go to the top right and click on create this time. Now this says how can you share, how do you want to share this GPT? Is it only with me, anyone with the link, or with the GPT store? I'm going to click on anyone with the link, click on save. All right, that's great. Your chat GPT is now available to use. We can either copy this link and save it somewhere so that you can use it, or we can click on view GPT and try it once again. Okay, so I'm going to click on this time as summarize this week's AI breakthrough, and you can, on the left hand side, you can see you also get your AI News Master GPT. So let's click on this one. It is going through the internet and giving us the results. Now, if you see, it has given us the TechCrunch result, because that is what we mentioned in the instruction, or you may also call it system prompt, where we told the GPT that always go to TechCrunch and find the latest news. So it has given us TechCrunch, and perhaps also in the news at the bottom it will give us. So that is how easy it is. If you want to share it with your friends, you can click on top right here, right? It will give you a few share options, and then you can always go ahead and share it with your friend. This is actually, I think, sharing your particular chat, but you get the idea. That is how you develop your custom chat GPT without writing in a single line of code. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.